My name is Ron Nikkel, and I am the president of Prison Fellowship International. For the past 30 years, I've been working with men and women all over the world who are following Jesus into prison. Why am I doing this work? Other than it being a vocation, a calling, I guess there is no other reason. Meeting Jesus as a real person in a place where you least expect it, in the depths of human misery and suffering and failure, to see the life-giving presence of Jesus is an experience that changed my life. I can see the grace of Jesus in the eyes of men and women who have nothing. They're absolutely destitute. Not only are they poor, but they have lost their dignity. They've lost any sense of hopefulness and direction in life. And then they meet Jesus. And something extraordinary happens. It's miraculous. They're changed, they're transformed. That's when you see the real Jesus. Not the Jesus that you read about, historical Jesus, but the living presence of Jesus in people. If it wasn't for Jesus, I wouldn't be here. But the other thing that keeps me going are people who are the followers of Jesus, my brothers and sisters, that amazing tribe of people all over the world, from every race, every culture, every language, being part of a community of people who are followers of Jesus, who are doing good in the face of evil, who are bringing hope in response to the hopelessness, the despair, and the judgment that so many people are living under. I think the prison fellowship community or the prison fellowship movement is one of the most unique Jesus-oriented movements in the world. In the 115 plus national prison fellowship groups that now exist, every one of them is independent. And yet they want to belong to this movement, this community, not because they have to, but because there is something so important that we share. It's our unity in Jesus, and it doesn't matter if you're Catholic or Anglican or Methodist or Baptist or Presbyterian or charismatic or non-charismatic, we are one in Jesus. If we want to be not just followers of Jesus, but ministers of His reconciliation, ambassadors of His reconciliation in the world, we ourselves have to be reconciled. You can't give what you haven't got. There has to be an authenticity between who we are and what we do. I think crime is something we are going to see more and more of until we come to a place of moral and spiritual renewal. The future of prison fellowship is very strategic because it takes us into the forefront of dealing not just with the symptoms, but with the causes. What will it take for us to move into the future that God has for us? I suppose one way of describing that is to say we've got to have more skin in the game. But it's not just skin, it's heart, it's passion, it's the energy, it's all of us. The world will be changed in a radical, revolutionary way as people passionately follow Jesus into the prisons of the world, into the neighborhoods of the world, working with families that are broken, working with kids whose parents are in prison, embracing ex-prisoners when they come out. That takes an enormous commitment. It's a life commitment. When I talk prison fellowship, I'm not talking about an organization, but I'm talking about anybody, people who live and breathe and feed on Jesus, doing what Jesus has called them to do in the world.